Good morning students, how are you? Today we are going to learn a very interesting topic. Okay, so the topic is about a thing, okay, that we can see but we cannot touch that object. Touch that thing, we cannot touch. So I hope you didn't get it. Okay, so let me tell you one more clue. Let me give you one more clue that when you glow a candle, light, a bulb, okay, the thing that is coming out from those things, okay, from those luminous objects, okay, and because of that thing only we can see. Now I think you got it. That is a light. Okay, so today we are going to learn a very interesting topic, that is light. Okay, so light means what? It is a form of energy that comes out from a source of light like sun. Okay, from sun the light is coming out. Okay, when we glow a bulb, from that light is coming out. Okay, when we glow a candle, from there the light is coming out. Okay, like this candle, you can see this candle. Okay, this is burning, kind of the burning candle, the fire is from this fire the light is coming out. Okay, you can see this torch. Okay, when I switch on this torch, okay, or switch it on, then the light is coming out from this torch. Okay, so these are the things, okay, from where the light is coming out. These are known as the source of light. And sun is the natural source of light, and these are the artificial source of light. Okay, so now if I talk about light, that it is coming out from this fire, okay, it is coming out in every direction. You can see in each and every direction it is coming out. Okay, how will prove it that it is coming out in each and every direction? So if I sit here, if I sit here, if I sit here, anywhere if I sit, I can see this candle. Okay, or see this fire. That means the light coming out and it is reaching to my eyes, and that's why I can say that the light is coming out and we can see this fire. Okay, that is the way we can see this fire. Okay, now I'm going to show you a very interesting thing. Okay, let's see, this is a pipe, a straight pipe, you can see straight. Okay, now if I peep through this straw, okay, I can see the I can see the candle. Okay, why I can see the candle? Because light is entering into this pipe, which is coming to my eyes. Okay, so like this I can see the pipe. Okay, you can do it at your home. But if I bend this pipe like this, and now I'm trying to see, now I cannot see this fire. Okay, why I cannot see this? Okay, because when light is coming here, okay, it is just blocking here, it cannot pass through. We know that light cannot pass through any object, okay, or opaque object. Okay, so it is an opaque object. Okay, so light is coming here and stopped here only. Okay, it cannot pass through, and it does not that light is coming straight here and then it is bending and then it is going through this pipe and then it is coming. It's not like that. So light always travels in a straight line. This proves that light always travels in a straight line. So there is another experiment that you will find it in a book. Okay, that how light travels in a straight line. Okay, so I have an experiment set up here. Okay, you can see these 3 holes are there, 3 cards with 3 holes. Okay, you can see 3 holes. Okay, and now I will place these 3 holes in a line, in a straight line, and see whether this light can pass through these 3 holes or not. Okay, so now just see here. Make it straight. These lines, this holes should be straight, then only this light can pass through. Yeah, you can see this light is falling here. Okay, so this, all the lines are in straight, all the holes are in straight line, so that's why light can pass through and reach here. Okay, now if I displace these holes, okay, now see, light cannot pass through, light is obstructed here only, light cannot pass through this. Okay, so this proves that light travels in a straight line. Okay, if I make it again straight, then you will find the light spot here. Okay, you can see light spot here. Yes, you can see. Okay, now if I remove it, or if I remove this, it stopped here only. Okay, so this proves that light travels in a straight line, and because of this property of light, okay, we can see many more phenomena of light. Okay, like shadow. What do you mean by shadow? Okay, suppose light is traveling. Okay, so suppose this light is traveling like this. Okay, so it is traveling in a straight line, you can see. Okay, now if any object is come in between the straight line in this path, okay, any object is coming in this path, you can see that means this light is obstructed here, okay. Light cannot pass through this object. When the light cannot pass through this object, the light is not falling here, and the portion where it is obstructed, there, that portion only the light is not falling, okay. And that portion is shown dark, and that dark portion is known as the shadow of this object, okay. If I take a bigger object, the shadow will be bigger one, you can see. If I take a smaller object, shadow will be smaller one. The shape of the shadow will be the shape of the object. You can see the shape of the shadow will be the shape of the object. My finger, you can see the shape of the shadow will be the shape of the object. Okay, now let me switch off the light and show you a very interesting thing. Okay, wait. Now you can see the candle. Because of this candle, the light is going in each and every direction. Okay, now I'm showing you here the ball, okay, and the shadow of the ball, you can see the shadow of the ball, okay, you can see the shadow of the ball. Now if this is the screen where the shadow falls, okay, shadow is forming, okay. Now if I take it away from the screen, take this object away from the screen, you can see the shadow is becoming hazy, and it is the size of the shadow is increasing. Same as this also, you can see shadow of my finger is increasing, it's becoming hazy, okay. This is the shadow, okay. Now one more important thing I'm going to show you, okay, that you can see now here the shadow is exactly very prominent, okay, it's very hazy, okay. The side portion of this shadow, you can see the side portion of the shadow, this is the penumbra region, okay, and the dark portion is the umbra region. Dark portion is the umbra region, side where it is partially dark, the partial dark portion is the penumbra region of this shadow, okay. So this is all about shadow. This is all about light and shadow. And light has another property also. When it is falling on any object, okay, and it is reflecting back, it is not passing through, but it is reflecting back, okay. So why it is reflecting back, what is the reason, and how it is reflecting, okay. So that we will learn on reflection of light, that is known as reflection of light, okay. Now here I am going to show you one more important thing, okay. See here, this is reflection of light, okay. Light falls on two types of surface, one is plane surface, one is irregular surface. This is regular and this is irregular surface, okay. So if it falls on regular surface, this is a ray of light, okay. If I talk about this light, okay, this is a beam of light. When many rays of light bunched together and it is falling on any object, okay, that is known as the beam of light, okay. Here we are taking the rays of light when the rays are parallel, okay, the parallel rays are coming, okay. So it is falling on a plane surface and it is parallelly reflected back, okay. So it is reflecting back. When it is falling on an irregular surface, it is not parallelly reflecting, okay. So this is known as the light is falling on an irregular surface, this is plane surface. So when the light is falling on plane surface, okay, like mirror, plane light surface like mirror, and irregular surface like any object, like top of the table, any bed sheet, bed cover, or any on the wall, okay, blackboard, or whatever it is, okay. On this page, this is a page, this is an irregular surface, okay. Now if I talk about plane surface or regular surface, so plane surface is a mirror, okay. Suppose this is a mirror, okay, this side is the back portion of the mirror and this side is the reflecting surface of the mirror, okay. So when a single ray, I'm taking on single ray of light, when the single ray of light is falling on this mirror, okay, this ray of light is known as the incident ray. We will come to know many terms here, okay, like one is incident ray. When the light is falling on this plane mirror, this ray of light is known as incident ray, okay. Where it is falling, this point is known as point of incidence, okay. And after that, when we will draw a normal here, that will be the 90 degree to this plane mirror, okay. We'll draw a normal, this is perpendicular to this plane mirror, okay. And after that, this angle will be termed as angle of incidence, okay. After that, it will reflect back, okay. It will not pass through, it will reflect back, okay. How it will reflect back? There is a law it will maintain a law. Okay, it will define a protocol. Okay, it will obey a protocol, a rule. Okay, and that rule is the law of reflection. Okay, that it will reflected back with making an angle with the normal, that is angle of reflection. Okay, so this is known as angle of reflection, and this is the reflected ray. And what is that rule? That rule will be angle of incidence will always be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, if the angle of incidence is greater, if the light is coming from this portion, okay, this one, this is the source of light. If the source of light is here, the light is coming from this point, this angle. Okay, the angle will be more here. Okay, then the reflected ray will be like this with equal angle with this angle of incidence. The reflected angle will be equal to the angle of incidence. Okay, so these two angles must be equal always. Okay, so here we have come to know different terms like incident ray, angle of incidence, this is the angle of incidence, reflected ray, this is the reflected ray, angle of reflection, this is the angle of reflection, normal, this is the normal, and point of incidence, this is the point of incidence. Okay, so this is the way light reflected. Okay, so two laws it will maintain. It will obey two laws of reflection. Okay, first one will be the angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. You can see here the laws of reflection is angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. So this one law will be followed. Okay, and second law, that incident ray, normal, reflected ray, this all these lines will lie on the same plane. If the plane differ, then this reflection will not happen. Okay, so all the three lines must be lie on a same plane, then only this reflection, this laws of reflection, this angle, this reflection of light takes place. Otherwise it will not take place. Otherwise this that will not happen, that angle I equal to angle R or something like this. Okay, this will not happen. So these laws of reflections will be obeyed. This is the two laws of reflection, that is angle I equal to angle R, and incident ray, reflected ray, and normal should lie on the same plane. Okay, so this is all about reflection. So hope you hope you have learned these things. Okay, about light, about shadow, and about the reflection of light. Okay, so thank you all of you, and have a good day.